Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome back to Sunday Talk. Today's episode is gonna be episode number 169. We're gonna go over five questions I received from you guys regarding I-130 process. I have another powerful code for you. This one is a very powerful code for you. And also, we're gonna go over NVC update for some of you guys who missed on this week update, the one I did on Tuesday. Okay. Before I start today's video, I want to wish you guys a happy Sunday. I hope your day is going well. If you are new here, my name is John. My goal is to help newcomers, permanent residents, and also U.S. citizens here, United States of America, regarding the I-130 process, other immigration questions, and also we cover different topics that will help newcomers to United States of America. Without further ado, guys, let's start with the powerful quote that I have for you today. Today's quote is coming from Henry Ford. Here is the quote. When everything seems to be going against you, remember that the airplane takes off against the wind, not with it. Again, when everything seems to be going against you, remember that airplane takes off against the wind, not with it. Sometimes you want to start something, you have maybe haters, people who don't believe in you, people who want to push you down, they don't want you to succeed and all those stuff. But the thing is, you have to keep pushing it, you have to keep moving forward. That's when you're gonna reach your goal. At one point, when the plane takes off, you're gonna go against the wind, and at one point the plane's you're gonna fly without wing. Everything's gonna be fine. It's the same, for us. If you want to start something, it's gonna be hard at the beginning, but as soon as if you don't give up, you're gonna get there. If you keep pushing, you're gonna get it. So I think it's a powerful quote. Let me know in the description below, what do you think? So guys, let's start with the questions that I have for you today.
USA Mon.
The first question is coming from Skull Speaks. Here is the question. Hello, my interview is upcoming, but I'm unable to get the Chinese police certificate. I was a student for 13 months in China. What else can I present to the embassy? Apparently, I should be in China to get a PCC. Please help. Well, thanks for the question. That's a good question. So, I made a video, I don't know, probably 2 weeks ago regarding what exactly to do in case you cannot obtain a document that NVC asks you, a document you're supposed to submit to NVC Computer Electronic Application Center. So what NVC recommend is to send them a letter explaining the reason why you cannot get a document, because eventually they will check it and double check and see if you can get a document or not. Don't lie on the letter, on the statement you're gonna write. So that's what you need to do, and send it to them via their public inquiry form. Okay, that's what you need to do, because not every document they ask for you should get. Okay, maybe there's another way to get that PCC from China. I don't know for sure, but at least when you send a document to NVC, the NVC will send the same document to the embassy. So when you go to the embassy, you'll tell them exactly what's going on. If there is a way you can get that PCC, they can eventually tell you, or whatever you need to do before they make a visa decision, they will let you know. Okay, so guys, let's move to the second question of today's video. This one is coming from Harmony Within. Here is the question. Hello, my name is Meshba Udin. I have a question to ask. I'm a green card holder. I want to apply for my daughter who lives in Bangladesh and is under 21. But I'm afraid she will become 21 before her application is processed complete. A month left before she becomes 21. Will she still receive a US visa under the same application? Well, thanks for the question. One thing I know and it's on USCIS website, is that when you apply for a child who is under 21, and during the process the child turns 21, what is something called CPA on CSPA, which is on Child Status Protection Act. So eventually the time the child will wait before USCIS approve the case, or NVC approve the case. Well, they're gonna deduct that time out of the child's age. So by doing that, the child is technically still underage. Okay, it's the act that protect on those children, and then after that, once the case move to NVC, and you submit a document, pay the fees and all that, then the child will go to the interview and get a immigrant visa, and they come to United States of America. So but what I want you to do, you can call USCIS just to double check, how that will affect your child. But that's what I know based on my knowledge. I know there is a CSPA that will cover those children who are in that case. Okay, so let's move to the third question of today's video. This one is coming from Eric. Here is the question. Hello, sir. What proof of relationship is required for household members and for two brothers? For IA-64A, two birth certificate enough with parent names to show proof that we are brothers? Well, thanks for the question. If I were you, if I choose my brother as a household member and NVC asks for proof of relationship, well, birth certificate will do it. I don't think there's another document you need to provide to show that it's your brother. I think birth certificate, at least both of you guys have the same parent, especially if you are brothers by blood, but you just show the birth certificate. That's what I will do. Okay, then let's move to the fourth question of today's video. This one is coming from Kazi. Here is the question. Good evening, John. A question about NVC accept all my documents, but only one problem. They're still asking about household evidence of income, and this is the third time I sent tax return of this year, and last year they keep sending same message every 10 weeks. Well, thanks for the question. That's a good question. I made a video about this one also probably 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago. When NVC is asking for evidence of income, they're not asking for tax return. Okay, because especially if you already send a tax return, they ask you for evidence of income. All they asking is basically your pay stub or a letter from your employer. Make sure the letter is on there's a letterhead on your employer letterhead, and then they will mention that you work for them. There should be a date on the form, or your position, and also the wage, if it's possible, put those on the letter and then submit to NVC. But most of the time, pay stub should be used as evidence of income. Okay, and let's move to the last question of today's video. This one is coming from Sherbano Savda. Here is the question. Hello, when you fill out the educational information of beneficiary in DS-260, do they ask you to submit a certificate or degrees of the beneficiary in spouse visa? Well, thanks for the question. Well, I never heard that NVC or the embassy asked for the degree or the certificate of the beneficiary if you mentioned that on the DS-260. But one thing you have to know is that if the U.S. consulate will need that document to make a visa decision, they will ask you. But again, I never heard anybody submit the certificate, educational certificate or degree, to take it to the embassy or NVC asks for those documents. I never heard about that. But again, it's it won't hurt anything if the beneficiary it has those documents really, in case the embassy or the consulate asks for it. Okay, so guys, those are the questions that I have for you today regarding I-130 process, and we're gonna talk about NVC update of this week. Just for some of you guys who missed my Tuesday update. On this Tuesday also, NVC on the Monday they made a mistake on case they're reviewing. That's the reason why in the video some of you guys probably noticed I said that NVC made a mistake, and they correct that mistake on Tuesday. So This week, they announced on their website that they are working on cases they received from USCIS on September 2nd, 2022. Again, some of you guys will receive a welcome letter. You will start your immigrant visa process, and some of you guys will wait until your priority becomes current before you can receive a welcome letter to start the immigrant visa process. So some of you guys who have a chance to receive your welcome letter, you will eventually log into NVC Computer Electronic Application Center, submit document, pay fees, and the NVC will review those documents probably 2 months and 2.5 months or 3 months after you submit those. So this week, NVC announced on their website that they are reviewing document they received from you guys on July 28, 2022, and once they review those documents, they will notify you if your document to qualify or if there is a document missing, then so you can resubmit those documents or submit those documents. And after that, once your document to qualify, you're just gonna wait for them to notify you about your interview appointment letter. And then the third update regarding inquiries they are responding to this week, they announced that they are responding to inquiries they received from you guys on August 2nd, 2022. Make sure you check your inbox, or and also your spam folder, to see if you receive any email from NVC National Visa Center. If you do, make sure you read the email correctly. Okay, so guys, basically that's all I have for you today. Just like every week, I hope you learn something from this video. If you know somebody you think will benefit from the video, well, go and share this with the person. If you like the video, click on the like button. If you want to be notified every time I have a new video, click on the bell. If you are new here, you like what you're seeing, you want to subscribe to this channel, go and click the subscribe button down below this video. If you want to support the channel, we have a super thanks below every video. You can just click on it to support the channel. Before I let you go, whatever you do today, do it peacefully. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys in another video.
USA Monde.